We wanted to have a beautiful object that would be the image of who we're becoming, but at the same time unite all the different sites where we operate being simultaneously connected.
The first 2 weeks of the creative process were quite difficult. We weren't really hitting the kind of effect that we were looking for. But after prototypes were made of what eventually became this result, we knew we were onto something.
It was not the idea of, one only person. It was a fantastic, brainstorming and coming together of many people coming from very different spaces in the company as a team.
Despite the fact that there were all these different opinions, it was amazing to see that everybody rallied pretty quickly around this idea of this 3D piece. Not just delightful to look at, but would be pretty unique as Signify itself is. It led us to three-dimensional 3D printing, and 3D printing in such a way that we would actually have the 3D printer create the diffuser for the light piece in such a way that it would be absolutely unique.
So typically what you try to do with 3D printing is we always try to put one layer exactly on top of the other and really control what the printer is doing. And in this case, we actually do a little bit of the opposite, where we let the material flow freely through the nozzle and it basically goes wherever it wants to go. So every single luminaire is unique.
One of the advantages of 3D printing is that you have a much shorter development time. And in this particular case, it allowed us to go literally within weeks from initial idea to a working prototype. And a few weeks later, we could already start production. Halfway through, we also decided it was going to be fully connected in the sense that people on location can actually change the light quality, but also from a remote, all these objects can be set to the same color and light effect.
It had to be homogeneously lit. We needed all the colors. We needed a lot of light. We reached out to our colleagues in Shanghai, and they really helped us to get the right specification of U-strip that gave us the result we were looking for.
Not only the process of it, but the result is so much in accordance with our values.
We're turning a page. Philips has been in existence for over 126 years, and now we become Signify. As leaders in this company, we believe that it is absolutely critical that we all adhere to what we as a company believe can bring as a value to our users. And so embodying this around one piece was something that we thought was probably, the simplest way of doing it, but also the most meaningful way, because that's what we're about. We're about creating light pieces, and we're about creating light experiences that are meaningful, and therefore they need to be meaningful to us. That's where the experience is first.